How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're reacting to Backrooms Damage Control by Kane Pixels. So, alright, I'm just really excited, man. I mean, I have to address something really quick. But Kane Pixels, man, they're making a movie. They're making a freaking movie about his stuff. That's so freaking awesome. So, congratulations, like, all around. That's straight up, like, so freaking cool. Like, that just gets me so freaking, like, excited, man. Like, beyond anything else that I've ever, like, done, you know? Like, on YouTube, it's like, so, like, he's only, like, what, when he made this? He was 16 or 17 when he, like, first started doing this stuff. And that's just an accomplishment, man. So, like, I'm just super excited to jump back into the series now that I have that knowledge that's like, yo, it's picked up, like, he's in the big time now, you know what I'm saying? But, like, all jokes aside, like, that, straight up, like, that's a huge accomplishment, man, and that's so much praise. That is well-deserved, is what I'm trying to say, just long story short, you know? But, like, this, I'm just really excited. Like, the damage control gets me really giddy, and I'm just anticipating what's to come, because the last one that we went through, it got real, man. It got super real. So without any further ado, here is Backrooms Damage Control. Oh, okay. Recording.
This is Team A. Do you read us?
I read you loud and clear. I'm gonna turn you down a little bit.
We need immediate arms support of room 14C. My team and I are being held at gunpoint by a hostile. I repeat.
Oh, okay, this is immediately right after. I got you. Why are you green? Maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, it's a different team. I love the different point of view, though. Oh, okay. I did not know what I was looking at for a second. Okay, I was like really excited at first. Now it's like turning into terror. It just started. I guess to follow up with what you had at the last one, gotta keep ramping it up. Whoa, okay. I'm assuming that's the dude. Oh no. No, don't. Do not. They are just scientists, my man. I kind of forgot they're not real people. Like, not actors. Yeah, just do what he says at this point, I guess. He's got a gun. Really wish the audio was recognizable. He is bolting. So how long for him, his point of view? How long has he been in the back room? Because he's probably just wanting to go outside, right? Dude, this freaking series, man, it ramped up so crazy. And, like, perfectly, I might add. I don't know why, but, like, security breach flashbacks. Music ramping up. Oh. He made it. I was not expecting that.
I'd like to thank you all once again for your patience on this. It has been a stressful 15 hours for all of us here.
Been 15 hours.
Currently be with us, Dr. Beck sends his apologies regarding the numerous inconveniences caused by our decision to...
It's like on South Park, we're like, sorry.
Now, it appears that the situation has reached a point of some stability. We're still looking into a few things.
I don't trust that.
But I feel that
Not
we
one
cannot
bit.
properly address what occurred without running into speculation.
What's up with the clouds?
What happened last night should not have happened.
Really?
Not here.
Not ever?
With us.
Not anywhere, ever?
What was
In a perfect
gross
world?
misunderstanding that was the result of some severe information mismanagement.
You don't say.
Even now, I believe most of you still have an incomplete idea of what took place last night. Before I fill you in, I need to address the fact that there has been information deliberately withheld from many of you on the project.
Again, you don't say.
These choices were not made lightly and were done for only the best of reasons.
Oh, but the secrets are getting out, aren't they?
It is clear that following the events of last night, it has been proven to us that that method of conducting ourselves was not viable.
Everybody say it with me now. Yeah, don't
correct this
say.
mistake and begin delivering the authentic order of events as we understand them.
I mean, at least they're being, like,
On the morning of March
professional
1st,
about it.
A team of 4 researchers was sent into the complex to conduct a routine layout analysis. George Levy,
We're getting the actual play-by-play.
Ronald McCarthy, and Peter Tench. At around 12:25 p.m., the group realized
I think we
they
are.
had lost track of Tench while traversing the previously accessed branch of hallways.
God, it seems like such long ago,
This
man.
prompted an immediate withdrawal of response back to standard, followed by several days of significant search efforts. However, those ultimately yielded nothing, and as far as any of us were concerned, Tench had simply vanished, leaving no physical trace.
So you gave up on him, is that what you're saying?
Now, for obvious reasons,
I mean,
wasn't
that is a
something
realm
that
you
could
have
be disclosed to
nothing,
the public.
know nothing about.
So, roughly 2 weeks following his disappearance, our security team was forced to put together a more acceptable cause of death that would keep attention away from this institute and provide
Aw,
closure to
man.
the family.
So a fake
So,
lullaby.
That's all close to common knowledge, I presume. Not all of you were with us at the time of the incident, however, you're certainly
Yeah, they
aware
seem
of
to
the
be
effects
growing.
it has had on our internal procedures over the past few months. Regardless, that was where Tench's involvement in this came to an end. Or, at least, that's what we assumed.
Aha! There is more.
Because on May 8th, at approximately 5:30 p.m., a motion alert was sent out from the complex, which was closed off at the time. One of our senior engineers was sent down to assess the situation and discovered a male dressed in hazard gear who we were able to identify as Peter Tench. Immediately following this discovery,
Man, I am
Tench
loving
was
this,
moved
dude.
to a secure room on this floor where, over the following days, a select group of doctors were able to administer a panel of tests in order to determine what had happened to Peter in the 2 months he had been gone.
I mean, again, they're taking this, like, smart and professional,
Measures, Peter appeared to be an
because
excellent
they're our
health.
company.
However, we were still provided one very useful tool in understanding how the situation unfolded from his perspective.
Do tell.
Some of you may recall that on the day of his disappearance, Tench was his team's designated camera operator. Well, when we recovered him, he still had that camera in his possession, and in fact had documented the entire ordeal. The footage will be presented in its entirety later today.
He answered my question where they're getting these tapes.
I will only be highlighting key events. This is the hallway where Peter was last seen. They're not in view, but you can hear the others walking behind him. Now, as he approaches the branch on the right here, pay close attention to the audio.
Guys, can you hear this?
Man, it takes me back, dude. So I keep, like, smiling the entire time. So crazy, though. It's like, to me, humor just flew out the window. This is actually, like, exposition dump. But I really appreciate... I've seen this before!
Now, I'd like to save the discussion for afterwards, but what you just saw is what we believe to be the moment that Peter was instantaneously
Okay, yeah.
transported 2 months forward in time.
That is crazy, man.
Tench proceeds back out to the hallway in search of his team, but is without any indication of their presence. The next 30
Okay.
or so minutes,
Got that little narration, confirmation of what exactly happened. I love this.
he navigates his way back to the threshold. He does obviously find his way back. However, the threshold appears not as he knows it, but as it appeared on the date of May 8th.
Uh-huh, okay.
This ties us back to the moment when we recovered.
Motion control. Or motion...
To summarize,
That.
from his point of view, he had only been inside the complex for several hours. So to him, all of the new developments surrounding the threshold were completely foreign.
Dude.
Luckily, though, as I already mentioned, there were people available.
So in a way, we were him. Like, our point of view was his point of
Over the
view.
course of the following
Yeah, I went to
days,
different
we were
teams and stuff, but...
able to properly sit down with Peter and work with him to gain a collective understanding of what had happened. However, there was
They
still
didn't
the very
give up
significant
on
fact
him.
that
They
Mr.
tried.
Tench was considered legally deceased as a result of the cover story, and reversing that would be no easy feat. He
Yeah...
understood this and was willing to cooperate while we looked for a way to reintegrate him without raising
Really?
suspicion. Unfortunately, though, that process ended up taking quite a bit longer than we had anticipated. And
New
all the while,
identity?
Peter was sucked out here, waiting idly by.
Dude, just let him go outside. Like, just that.
It is hard to combat the effects of prolonged sensory deprivation on the human brain, and as a result,
Yeah, being locked in that place for so long.
not to a degree that was outright concerning at first, but around the end of week 2,
Well, it's
we
kind of
noticed
sad,
that
dude.
he was starting to exhibit a number of behaviors common in patients diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia.
Oh.
Though we don't have reason to believe that Mr. Tench was afflicted with that condition. Whatever the case, while he didn't express it outright, from what we could gather, he appeared to have deluded himself into believing that he was still inside some sort of illusion created by the complex, and that we were secretly looking to do him harm.
Damn you, Backrooms.
This all came to a head.
But yeah, like, how can you trust anything after that?
Transfer to a temporary above-ground residence.
Above ground,
Away from
okay.
us, and
Ooh.
using stolen credentials, forced his way back into the complex where he would go undiscovered until just last night, when he ambushed and
Oh, this got deep.
in room 14C.
So he was out. They were trying to help him.
Critical
But he broke back in.
We can presume that during the Jerusalem days Tench spent in the complex, he let go of the idea that he could somehow escape through an alternate threshold, but still held on to the belief that all of us here were working to trap him in some way,
Dude.
despite our
It's like your
actions saying
teammates, you know?
exactly the opposite.
You can't trust them. Freaking
Immediately
Backrooms.
after firing a single shot from the Remington 870 to Dr. Bloom's side, Tench fled the
Thank
scene
you for actually doing a shotgun blast, though.
outpost, where he would turn the weapon on several more of you while progressing to
Yeah, full circle. That's where we started.
the lower offices. Given the abrupt and chaotic nature of the unfolding situation, it took our security team several moments longer than it ideally should have to figure out what was happening. But thankfully, while Tench was passing through one of the empty labs next to storage, Dr. Maxwell was able to act quickly and managed to disarm him.
Hey.
Discharging the weapon into the ceiling in the process.
I mean, nobody was hurt, right?
However, Tench still managed
Right.
to avoid apprehension, fleeing into the maintenance
Oh, nobody got hurt.
and evading our security staff by taking the
My man is
elevator
booking
to
it.
the surface. Now, this situation could have played out very badly. Potential number
Like I
of
said, man,
witnesses
nobody
in
was
the
hurt.
building at the time. But luckily for everyone involved, as far as we can tell, Tench was not noticed as he exited the property.
He wasn't
Around
noticed?
5 minutes later, our security team made it to the ground floor and began a thorough sweep in the direction of the hillside where cameras had last observed Tench.
I'm just happy for the guy that he's outside. Like, I'm gonna be completely real
There's
with you.
no easy way to say this other than to just say it. I am terribly sorry to inform you all, but Mr. Tench was found deceased halfway down the hillside.
Shit,
The
yeah.
result of an extreme blow to the head. It appears
What
that
kind of blow?
while he was running through some brush, he failed to anticipate a sudden dip in the ground and tragically fell forward into a large rock.
That is ironic as hell if that's true. This could be an entire
It was
cover-up.
not something any of us could have anticipated or prevented. The tragedy of the entire situation undoubtedly.
Oh no, I was on board until the last part, man. I'm not
Dr.
gonna.
Tench, regardless
I'm not
of
gonna
how
trust him
troubled he
just
was
yet.
in his final days, was a brilliant man who gave his all to this project.
I have a thing with trusting companies.
In his name. What we're doing here is so much bigger than any one person. It is the work of a unified effort, and we need to ensure that that is never lost sight of.
Well, when you put it that way, let's kill more colleagues. Every Friday.
And has been deceased. That is done, and there is nothing more to be extracted.
Why is... You don't f***ing do that. What is happening, my man? This was supposed... We didn't agree to this. I had so many emotions going through this recording. You can pick up the phone, it's right there. I'll pick it up for you. Hello, hello, hello. I think this is the, like, from 0 to 100 on edge I have ever been. It's just a phone! Okay. So, alright, that was a crazy ending, right? But like, man, this is so enjoyable, and I really appreciate that. Like, straight up, I said exposition dump when I was like reacting to it, but like, that's not a bad thing. Like, for a story this complex, man, like we kind of needed a video like this, you know, like an actual expedition dump that like we needed. Coherent things like a play-by-play, like what I was saying in the video, you know, as I was reacting to it, like we needed the play-by-play with like a narrator as it was happening, and that like really solidified like everything. Like I had no idea that he left the facility to begin with and then came back. Like to me that doesn't really make any sense, but yeah, like yeah, he was kind of under surveillance while he was out and stuff like that, and he wasn't really getting along with anybody, you know. He kept thinking like it was an alternate reality and stuff, and like that opens up another can that I had no idea, like like it was kind of in the back of my mind, but I never thought to think about, you know. Like it's like if you're trapped in the back rooms for so long or for all eternity, like your psyche is probably shattered, you know, like your mental state is probably just like ooze at that point, because like kind of like exactly what happened to that dude, you know. Peter was his name Peter? I don't remember. Anyway, like I'm terrible with names, you know that. But like onto the like for him to just turn on his teammates like that, and then just, he can't trust anybody. He thinks they're out to get them the entire time they're trying to help them. And then he keeps thinking that he's in a parallel universe the entire time. He's not. Like, he's out of the back rooms, I think. And, like, he was in their facility, right? He wasn't actually in the back rooms. But, like, for him, like, I kind of felt happy towards the end there of his little story, but I don't know if he's dead, because like companies do that a lot where they're just like, oh, he tragically died, and like we saw them actually do that in this video. Like they said that he died when in reality he just went missing in the back rooms. So for them, they could have totally just as easily did that a second time. But for the employees, you know, they were like, okay, our back's against the wall. They even addressed that at the beginning. They were like, our back's against the wall, we have to address some stuff, we haven't been telling the truth to a lot of y'all guys. And like they were forced to do that, but they could change the narrative to make a different spin on it, you know. That's just my take on it. There's my opinions, you know. But like, man, I love the freaking Backroom. Kane Pixels cannot do no wrong, and apparently not, because he's making a freaking movie. Like, come on, I'm still not over that. Like, that's freaking awesome. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe, ring the bell, become a member. You get videos a day early, and check out the merch. With that said, I've been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, guys.